Hey Lawrence, yeah. So I just did this thing with Message Magic with the categories loading from saved categories, and
Uh-huh.
I showed you this. So
Yeah,
we'll
it just finished. Well, it just finished loading, so it loaded all my categories and something. And holy macaroni, I got 8,921 contacts. I didn't think I had that many.
yeah,
Wow.
and then we went over to your Skype to see if that's actually accurate, and
Well,
we
let me see on the Skype. No, I can't be that many. I know I don't have that many on Skype, do I? I'll be damned. Well, six. Okay, these are actual contacts. six thousand
right.
seven hundred thirty-five.
And
You
that's
know what?
interesting. That's interesting. You know why? Because most people have more pending contacts, or maybe 50%, but you have like three-quarters of your 8,921 contacts are are not pending. So that's really good.
Oh, does that mean people like me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You've got
All right.
six thousand
Well, let me
friends.
see. How do I? Well, what do I do to find out which ones are pending?
Okay, yeah. Right
Okay.
click over the big profile window, the biggest window.
Any right in here? Okay.
Yeah, just right click.
And what do I do next?
Go down to more selections options. More
Okay,
selections.
more selection options. Oh, cool. I could check out and see who's a friend and who's pending, male, female,
Right.
even if their birthday. What is VM capable?
Voicemail capable. In the next upcoming version of Message Magic, we'll be able to send. Go ahead and check it.
Are you serious? No I mean, no, we'd be
Let's go
recorded,
see
right?
how
No,
many you
no
have.
crapola, right?
No, no crapola, right?
All right, well, voicemail. Well, let me see how many I got pending first. Let's see how many I got pending.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad. 2,185. Okay, that's cool. So I'll go back to the
2010.
more.
But again, that's way more than 50%. A lot of people usually have more pending than they do friends, so that's really good.
All right, well, let me see voicemail. Now, let me see now. If there's now voicemail capable. Okay, so I click on voicemail capable.
Yeah.
Wow, that says 4,090 voicemail capable. So, wow. Can you think of now? This is awesome. Now, to check this out, let's say if I wanted to go in here and if I wanted to send a voicemail to, let's say people, I want to send a voicemail to people that are on there. Let's say I'm selling women's hair care products, so I could actually click voicemail capable female,
Right.
and then click OK, and then I can send a voicemail just to the women on there.
847 women who have Skype subscriptions and are voicemail capable. You can send a voicemail
Oh
Skype
man,
broadcast
this
to
is awesome.
847
Okay,
females.
maybe I should go start selling women's hair care products. I don't. No. Okay, seriously. So well, what is SMS capable? What is that?
Text messaging, yeah.
Oh, let's see how many I got text messaging.
SMS capable.
Okay, it's almost about the same amount, 850. So I could actually send a text message
Right.
to all of the people that had just checked on there.
Right. That's using
Oh, nice.
Skype's rates. Text message
Okay.
rates.
All right. And what do the rates usually run about?
They're pretty cheap.
Okay, it's probably cheap. It's probably voicemail capable. That'll be cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's free.
Wow, this is awesome. What is this language and country thing? So I can filter by language and country?
Yes.
Oh,
And
nice.
if you wanted to send
So
something,
if I wanted to see who everybody that speaks Spanish, let's see who has speaks Spanish. Because yo hablo español un poco no muy bien. So let's see what Spanish says here.
or is it Espanol? Is it Spanish? Yeah, there's Spanish.
Yeah, it's Spanish. Let's see. That speaks Spanish. Okay,
36.
that's not as much.
Now look at
36.
this. You can actually click auto translate or translate to a certain language down at the very bottom.
Oh, nice. I didn't know this thing did all of this. I really didn't know you could do all of this.
Yeah. It's pretty
Wow.
amazing what it can do.
Hey, Grant, I take my hat off to you, brother. You really come through with a
This is what I'm
fantastic
talking about.
product.
I mean, people still wanted to know how to use Message Magic, so I went and started looking and discovering these things, and it's like, oh my God, this is amazing, Grant. Message Magic, and he's like, people don't even realize what I've given them.
Oh man, I mean,
Oh,
this is a internet marketer's dream.
Look at the number. Let's do it. Let's filter by contacts of 500 or more.
Okay, let's see. Contacts by 500 or more. let's see. So let's say I wanted to. Generally, anybody that's got 500 or more contacts, they're probably an MLM marketer, a network marketer, or something. So let's see.
That's it.
Well, that's 308. Wow. Some got like 7,000. I thought. Well,
amazing.
let's see. 7,063. This is
sorted.
308.
Click on contacts again so that we can see you actually sorting by number of contacts.
Yeah, I did it by, let's just say 500.
Right.
See, right there.
Yeah.
And I click on there. 308.
308 of your
Oh,
contacts
nice.
have 5
And then I could send them, and I could send a broadcast, a message, a personalized message to every single one on there if I wanted to.
all at once. Yep.
Wow, nice. This is nice. This is nice.
You can ask them if they need any training to manage their Skype contacts better so that they get more results.
Oh, well, sure, yeah, definitely need some training. People are going to need some training, but I mean, just from the very just the capability. So, if I wanted to send a message, what would I do? I just go into
that activities menu is like step 1, 2, and 3. It's like first you
Okay.
load with retrieve users, and you can load. Let's just look at these. You can load from contacts. You can load from an active chat, the one chat that you have open. It could be a room, a group room. You can load from selected bookmark chats. You can load all bookmark chats. And you can load from. Go back to load for just a minute. You can load from that huge database.
Okay, now I've already loaded though, right?
Right, so don't do that right now. You can load from a CSV, but this is what I experimented with. This is what I had you do. I loaded from saved categories, which is interesting because you can actually move your categories with the people in them to another Skype account.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that had his remember Corey had his account got shut down a couple of times.
A lot of people.
He could have used this.
Yeah,
He definitely could have used this.
Yeah. So it's really handy to be able to save your categories.
Oh, you mean you can even download from a team member?
Yes.
So if somebody's building like an MLM or something, they got a big team with it, they can actually share it with them.
You can share your contacts with your team members. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Send them all the ones that have tons of contacts.
Oh, nice. This is nice. This is definitely nice.
So, but what's interesting about this is that we've just been playing with your contact categories, right? All the contacts in your contact categories, which is 8,921. Imagine being able to do all this filtering from a huge database of you run it for one day or half a day, 12 hours or so, and you get somewhere between 50,000 to 70,000 Skype users with full profile data to keyword search through.
Wow. So you could actually, if you wanted, you could, and then you could just send a message out to all of them, huh?
Well, no, you wouldn't do that. That's what my point was. Is that all of this thing with the right clicking? Bring up the right click in the selecting more window. Right click on the big profile area and select and go to more selection options.
Okay.
More selection options.
Yeah, I've done that.
Right. So all of these different criteria, whether they're pending, friends, male, female, if is their birthday today, send them a birthday message, voicemail capable broadcasts, SMS, text messages, home page. Do they have a home page? Do they have a mood text? Do they have an about me? Or do they have any of those? That's another one. Their language, the minimum contacts, the country. If you want them to not speak a certain language or not do a certain country, that's what those little boxes to the right are for. All these criteria can help you
Can you do like multiple countries? If you wanted to be in multiple countries?
Well, then this is only to bring up one country or to exclude one country.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just not use that at all.
Okay.
But this is what I'm trying to say is, what do you do with 50 to 70,000 Skype users a day? A day, right? Like 2 million a month. What do you do with those? You don't add them to all at once. So what you do is this selection. This is what I thought was so cool, is that you're experimenting with all these selections. You wanted to see how many males, how many females. You want to see how many pending, how many friends. People were voicemail capable. All these things you checked, how many people have more than 500 contacts. This is the
Right.
kind of selecting process you can do from that huge database from the Message Magic searches.
Ah, okay, okay.
And then you only add certain, it drills it down from, thousands and hundreds of thousands or millions from your database saved in your computer by doing these 12-hour searches. It drills it down to just a few hundred, and then and it's very specific. Like you say, maybe you want to sell a female product to English-speaking females who are voicemail capable.
Right. Well, I'm loving that voicemail capable thing.
Yeah.
I mean, really, because I mean, you can get a voicemail message over, and that's awesome.
See how many of your contacts have, uncheck the voicemail capable for a second, and check the box that says home page or mood text or about to the right. No, to the right. There's one that says or. So they have any of those.
Okay.
Not all of them, but any of those things.
Oh, 2481. 2,481 do.
Wow. Okay. There it is. 2,481. I see it now. So that's a lot. So that's 2,481 people that you're going to be able to build either categories or files.
Now, let's say if I wanted to send a message, what would I do next?
Well, if you were to send a message, you'd go to activities step number 2. We just went over activities. Well, we kind of went over step 1 and 2. First you load from retrieve users, then you select, which is what we've been doing. And then step number 3, user action.
Well, I've already selected, so I guess it will be step number 3. Oh, send a message.
Yep.
Okay.
You can send them a
So if
message.
I want to send a message,
You can
just say hi. Okay. 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 I guess I need to upgrade my license. Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, I hadn't used this for a while. I didn't know they made so many changes.
It's pretty different. It's
Wow.
very, very different. So you think there's plenty of uses for this?
Yeah, I guess I could probably get 1 or 2 uses out of it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. There's plenty of uses for this.
There's a few things to learn. There's a learning curve and a few things to set up correctly, like searches should only be done with 3.8, so that it, for a lot of reasons. I'm learning a lot of reasons why you want to use 3.8. Just for your searches, like you're using your 5.5 or whatever you have right now to do all of these things. Only searches is, as far as I can tell, is the only thing you need to do with 3.8. And one reason is because if you do a search and you want to build your Skype user database up to 50 to 70,000 a day, then you want to be able to drill down with keywords or patterns, they call them,
Right.
According to information in their profile, keywords in their profile. And you only get that kind of profile data with 3.8. Starting with version 4, they didn't save it. So that's one reason that
Okay, you think it'll be in the future versions?
It will not. I mean, at Skype version 4, they took away the advanced search.
Okay.
So you could still use 3.8 and still have access to your current version of Skype, both. That's one of the things I teach is how to make desktop shortcuts for easy access to each version, any version you want of your Skype, and also protect it from forced automatic upgrade. That's one of the modules of my trainings I teach. But the other reason that I just found out why you need to use 3.8 for searches is because some people, it will slow down their computer if they do searches with version 4 or 5 quite a bit.
Okay.
It can really lag down and crash and freeze your Skype. So that's another really good reason to just do the searching function of Message Magic with 3.8. Everything else you can use Message Magic in any version of Skype.
Okay. All right, great.
It's pretty powerful.
Well, right now I don't think I need to add any more.
It's totally worth it's totally worth the learning curve, and the trouble it takes to learn this stuff and to get your Skype account, your computer, everything set up. Very, very powerful for a Skype marketing tool, Skype networking tool.
Wow.
For building your
So you can upload to a team member. I like that. Okay. I like
You can also look at the search features over in the left.
Mhm.
See the big search button? Look to the left of the search in that whole box
Mhm.
there. Down in the middle, see the big search button just above the log.
Okay.
That big box, just not add that, just below that, where to search.
Oh yeah, here. Uh huh.
Yeah. So you can search Skype.
Uh huh.
You can search your contacts. You can search your prospects, which is users. And this is what's exciting. You can search your history for keywords that any of your Skype contacts have said in any chat.
Oh, nice.
To anyone.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know some people that when I talk, they're gonna be real excited about this.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I don't know.
Grant Buddy, you really stepped up to the plate.
I think so. Anyway, pretty exciting, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, so we'll get everybody in my Skype trainings. I do Skype trainings on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the one on Mondays is devoted strictly to Message Magic, and Tuesdays is all kinds of Skype tools, and Mood Messengers, Multi-Skype Launcher, and X-Sky, all kinds of other Skype tools. And then a lot of people need help with their Skype with this, so I do the Thursday training is everything. So we'll get everybody on the training and get them all.
Now, when somebody now this, because I don't have this one activated. Now, if somebody says send message, and then what pops up where you can send an actual voice message, or
yes, yeah, I'm sure the action there once he adds the voicemail broadcast will be there in the user action.
okay, great. When you know when the next version is coming out? Or did he tell you?
It's the next version. Whenever he gets to it.
All right, we need to stay on him.
Yeah, we'll have to
Okay, stay on him. Come on, man. It's past Christmas. You need to get it on there. Come on.
I want him to add auto reply too, because I would love the auto replies to go out in their language. Click on auto translate just so that we can see that.
Translate to or auto translate. And let's put check mark. Let's translate it into their language.
Put a check mark to automatically translate the message to the receiver's language. If it cannot, what did it say?
Oh, it says right in here. If it can, it'll translate to English. Okay, so if you're sending out a message, it'll translate your message to their language?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
But then you got to be able to communicate with them. So
Well, then that's where you get something like Clownfish.
Clownfish.
They start talking back, because I mean, I talk to people all over the world, and so you get a program like that, and what you see for the autoresponder, just use Pamela until it's in here. Just use Pamela for the autoresponder. Auto reply.
Right. But wouldn't it be great if the auto reply went out in their language?
Oh,
That's why I want to press.
Yeah, that would be good if the auto reply went out in language.
Yeah.
Well, you got the auto translate, but it just doesn't have the auto reply yet.
Right. And there are other language translators. I'm still getting around some of the bugs or setup, I guess, with Clownfish.
Okay.
But there are some other language translators. There's a lot of Skype tools people aren't even aware of. It'll actually read. I mean, either Clownfish or this other tool will read your Skype messages to you.
Well, you got to figure there must be something to this Skype. I mean, if Microsoft spent how many billions of dollars to buy it?
Yeah. Too many.
Yeah, I mean, was it like 8 billion or 6 billion, something like? I mean, it's just a lot of money. I mean, they spent that much money to actually buy Skype. So they must see. They obviously see something, and I know they have some plans.
Yep.
So I mean.
So we love Skype. Let's use the tool.
All right, that's a good tool. Yeah, I can see one or two uses for it.
Excellent. Well, thanks for sharing this with me on video there, Lawrence. That's cool. Your enthusiasm, your authentic first exposure to some of the power of message.
Oh yeah, I'm like, wow, this is like, I'm like a kid in a candy store now.
Off the chart, I know.
Oh yeah, this is, I can think I need to slow my brain down now. Okay, I guess we get back to what we were working on.